sailed from shore. Ship from storms, I sought and slayed my kin's killer. Avengers in anger, Eric's axe sailed foully on Eric's force. Cruel cleft, Fingal's naked neck, claimed his land, Woden's wood.
On the wild oxhorn, I'll drink from. Warden! Warden! Let your arrows cut the air. My axe has split Fingal's skull. Yeah! It's a fair day's work.
I swear to God, I will kill you with your own axe.
Hear that, lads? The Celts have only got wenches left to do their fighting for them.
You are my father's retainer, Dominic. Swear to me in the bones of St. Andrew that you will help me avenge him.
You're a crazy girl, Ethne.
Swear.
Ah. I swear.
Thank God for that.
You're gonna get me hung. If you want to be a warrior, you're gonna have to start eating meat.
Aren't you going to send a ship after them?
Fingal killed Eric's twin brother, Ida. By their law, he had the right to revenge.
We don't live by their laws, Toddle. They're our sworn enemies.
Your father lived in the past, Ethne. We must make peace with the Angles. However, this is no land for a young woman to flourish. I'm sending you away.
I'm not going anywhere.
You know Roderick's agreed to marry King Aenmir's daughter. She won't want you in our household.
So you want rid of me?
No, Ethne. I just don't want you to grow up like your Aunt Mellingal. Carrick has agreed to teach you in a school in Gwent.
What's wrong with Mungo School in Glasgow?
He doesn't teach girls.
Shut up, Toddle. Why won't you avenge my father?
Enough of this! Young King Murik will make a good husband for you. Ethne will escort you there in the morning.
That witch Hinini's son, no way, I'm not marrying anyone.
He will make you a queen. You will bear coal hen children, not common stock like your father. You know, he never cared for your mother.
This is a bad business. We're being lied to.
I'm glad I've arranged for you to marry my second cousin. It will be good for appearances to have a woman on your arm.
I don't much care for appearances, Tudwell. I am what I am.
And I, Roderick. But the world is not so open yet. Oh, come, Roderick, you're cold with me. Kiss me.
What are you so cheerful about?
In the name of peace, I've sold some of my land to those Anglo raiders.
You traitor!
This country, Roderick, has been made penniless by the Civil War. Your own lands are ruined. Look at how you live. If we have to sell some land to make it whole again, then it is a price worth paying.
By trading with the Angles?
Yes. Otherwise, they will overrun us.
Perhaps having Fingal killed wasn't such a good idea after all.
We're rid of him. The time has come to move on.
You're right. Fingal was a thorn in my side.
Exactly. He had a hand in my father's death, so in law I had some right to revenge, just like Eric.
I can't deny that.
You're about to be made king. You need to think like a king. Besides, you had no love for Fingal. He deserted your daughter with a child and went off to war for how many years?
8.
Came back and brought another wife with him. There should be a law against that, Roderick.
Shut up, Tudwell! Thanks to you, we no longer have a champion. And this country lives in fear of Eric the Axe.
Perhaps. But if you hunt him down, you'll be the saviour of Strathclyde.
I'm not going after that madman.
I'll organise it. With the help of that ox, Diffenwall. That is, if the terms are right.
Are you bargaining with me?
Eric's made for the lands I sold him. Knowing where he is, that's got to be worth something.
What?
Your daughter?
Mellingal? You must be mad.
Oh, she has a comely form, despite her curses.
She's older than you. You find that attractive?
No, of course not. But you are marrying, and I feel that I should marry also.
She's a pain in the neck. And shares her eye in Diffinwall.
Diffinwall is a big ape. Can you really imagine him as your son-in-law?
He is loyal, Tuttle.
Loyalty comes at a price, Roderick. Mine is Eric's head in exchange for Mellingal.
You don't know what she's like. At 12, we sent her to a house for virgins in Erin. She clambered down the rampart walls and consorted with a Fletcher. It was a scandal. Now no one wants her, or will have her.
You leave her to me. Believe me, after a week on a serf's farm, she'll be grateful to marry me.
Fingal was opposed to Roderick making himself king. Now Fingal's dead.
Are you saying Roderick had my father killed?
He had reason to. Fingal would have challenged him. Now there's no one left to oppose Roderick. Except for Tudwell.
Tudwell's loyal to grandfather.
Not as loyal as you think. Tudwell plans to get rid of both of us by getting Roderick to marry his Irish cousin.
That's just plain silly.
Is it? We're the last of the great Connedi's blood, carried through the female line. Whoever marries one of us will become King of Strathclyde. The old fool should relinquish power. Getting married at his age. And to Langareth O'Neill. He's lost the plot.
What's wrong with her?
What's right with her? She's capricious, selfish. She's an absolute trollop. Her father's glad to be rid of her. She tried to poison him.
Really?
Roderick intends to disinherit us by having a Milesian child to Langareth.
Milesian?
The royal line of the High Kings of Tara. We're Britons, not Irish. Power's gone to his head. I hope she gets captured by the Angles on her voyage from Erin. Where'd you get that?
Found it. Do you know what it is?
It's the Bride of Christ. You better not let a priest catch you with that. You'll be denounced a pagan and walled up in some god-forsaken chapel.
Eric's camped for ship repairs on a loch 2 days' march from here.
What are you doing?
I'm not waiting to be sent off to Gwent tomorrow.
The Angles will kill you.
Ellsworth 10 angles.
And a Celt's 10 times more treacherous. Do you think Roderick's going to let you just slip off? He's got guards posted everywhere.
I've taken care of that.
Diffinwall.
Oh, when he wakes up, I don't want to be the subject of a sore head. I'm coming with you.
Not dressed like that, you're not.
I'll meet you at Connedistone.
You have till dawn.
You're an imbecile, Diffinwall! I want them found!
Roderick, I caught this shrew on the road. She tried to steal my sword. My ears are still burning with her curses.
Vixen since the day you were born!
You're not my father. No father would treat his children as you do.
Don't you speak to the governor like that.
You will learn humility. I'm having you bonded to one of my tenant farmers!
You can't bond me. I'm royal born.
That's what you think.
Go on. Carry out the order, Diffinwall.
Don't do it, Diffinwall. He's trying to disinherit me.
Put her in rough cloth. I want her tenanted with the ugliest man you can find. She's to cook and wash for him. She's to be, in all matters, his bondservant. And find that runaway girl while you're at it.
Aye.
That Langareth O'Neill is a curse on us all.
Be quiet, Fingal. Enough trouble as it is.
She's no coming. Let's go.
Can we not wait a while? I'm tired.
When warriors tire, they usually die. Different wall!
It's Angles we should be chasing, not Fingal's daughter. She doesn't want to marry Murik. That should be the end of the matter.
Aye.
The old sod's gone mad. Now let's get back before Fingal chews for her rope.
Where are we going, Dominic?
I know a few friendly picks that might help make up our numbers.
What is it?
I don't know.
Ah!
Hold there! Who are you?
Some call me Le Loken, but I'm a Drin, Bard of Gwendolou, though now unworthy of his name.
The wizard Midrin.
Lower your arrow. We mean no harm. You look hungry. Let's eat.
I'm suffering in this forest. The dreadful fate to which I've been appointed on account of my sins.
You're thought to be dead.
Do I look alive?
Don't try to spellbind us, druid.
It would not work. You have no imagination, Shorty. Unlike the lady. Listen to me carefully. Who cleft the devil's foot? When did the 50 Danaids come with their sieves to Britain? What secret was woven into the Gordian knot? Why did Jehovah create the trees and grass before he created the sun, moon, and stars? Where shall wisdom be found?
Cover your ears, Ethne.
You'll have to find another to babble the answers. I'm no longer worthy to furnish the answers because of my injustices among men. I was the cause of the slaughter of that battle so infamously mourned. Obdurate! I hear a mighty voice calling Midrin. Midrin! You alone are guilty for the blood of the 80,000 slain who have been condemned to the other world. To dwell among the beasts until the hour of your death. I am a stag of 7 ruts. I'm a flood across the plain. I'm a wind on a deep lake. I'm a tear the sun lets fall. I'm a hawk above the cliff. I'm a thorn beneath the nail. I'm a wonder among flowers. I'm a wizard of many powers!
Where's he gone?
Who cares? He's obviously mad. Let's get out of here.
Is it true that Midrin's the last master of the Drake Order?
Those days are done.
But who knows the answers to the lost wisdom?
Don't ask me, Ethne. My skill's in my hands, not my head.
Go check the ship covers and not letting in water.
Go and check it yourself.
So, it's a decision by a committee, is it?
Aye.
Is that so?
We paid you good money for land. When are we going to get it?
Right now!
Get your ass to the ship! No!
She's a hag.
Hag in a shawl.
Drunken old hag.
Sounds like...
Ship? Sunk ship.
Monk!
Monk! But you're still an old hag.
Ship it! Or they curse on you. Oh, get off me! You big swine! You need a bath! Get off me! Get off me!
So do you! You little pig! Come on!
Get off me! Get off me! You animal!
Take care, Thorsten. I warrant Aretha's had enough of your ways. You, my merchant friend, will remain there until your bones turn white in the sun. Then, I will take your skull and smash it to pieces before grinding it down into powder to chalk my axe hand.
Gallum! Gallimore! It's Dippenwall, from Roderick's house.
You're not leaving me with that brute.
Be quiet. I'll not harm you. He's mute. If he tries anything, slip him this. You'd be poison. Slow but deadly. You're to have this woman cook and clean for you, in return for providing for her. She'll do your cooking, clean your hut and feed your animals. Listen, you picture's brute. She'll sleep in her own bed. You'll lay one of your filthy clothes and I'll personally come back and lob your head off. Got it? Ah.
Why are you going along with Tudwell Cathinson's plans?
I'm just following orders. Listen. One of these days I'll tell you what I really think your silly ideas about love. I'll counsel Roderick to change his mind. Good luck. We'll be back in a few days to fetch you home again. Use the dagger if he doesn't behave. He's been warned.
What are we on?
Pits.
Do you not know where to find them?
They found us. They've been watching us for the last hour.
Where?
You'll not see them, but they're there.
Are we not going to meet them?
No, all we have to do is stay on this road.
Caledon Gabra! 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 Caledon Gabra! Gabra! Gabra!
How much is it worth, Lewis?
Oh, that thing gives me the heebie-jeebies.
She looks familiar.
Aye, she does.
She's that Fingal's daughter.
No, Beth. Fingal's daughter's a little lassie.
Ethne. Her teeth were all crooked.
Remember, she was a cheeky wee so-and-so.
Aye. Remember she used to dress like a sheep?
Shut up, the pair of you. I am Fingal's daughter. Let me free.
Why should we do that, man?
Aye. That Fingal still owes me a new dress.
Fingal's dead. So Roderick paid the Angles to kill Fingal.
That's what it looks like to me, Liz.
How else would they have got away so easily?
With Fingal dead, that Roderick makes himself king and gives his land to any Tud, Diff, or Wog.
Even Angle settlers, man.
Grandfather wouldn't do that.
Ooh, sensitive.
Goes with her age, Liz. It's made of wood.
Is it a man, Beth?
No, she's wearing a dress.
I'm wearing a dress, man. So's Nian.
You're wearing skirts. How can I get a dress like this?
From a monk?
A monk?
You know, a Christian teacher.
Maybe we can help you revenge Fingal if you help us find a monk.
We'll have to work out some tactics before we go chasing Angles.
Hey, man. Us picks are pure brilliant when it comes to fighting. Caledon Gabra! Gobra! 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 Ha ha! Go on, Beth. Show them how a pick does it. Ah!
Do it again. I'm too old for this, Lewis.
No, Beth, we can still do it. Ah!
We are marked men. Look what he's already done to you. Eric's already taken over your estate and calling it his own.
We won't give him the satisfaction of being challenged.
And how do we do that?
Steal the ship.
Take me with you.
Three Crows looking at. And you. Give me some food.
Take the helm!
Eat it up. It's good for you. You never asked for it to be hot. Keep your temper. No one else wants it.
Thorsten! We are far from home. And we cannot risk a winter in this hostile land. We must find a new ship. Yorick, you will be my second until Thorsten regains our favour. Selwyn, you will guard the rear. With our numbers, we'll put to flight any 20 who come against us.
Warren! Warren! Warren!
There's no way to treat a lady.
Said I couldn't bring the ship closer to shore.
Oh, that's tripe. Oh, and you know it. You just couldn't wait to get rid of me.
It's not true, Mom.
And they hadn't even the decency to escort me to Roderick's court.
I don't think Roderick has a court in the sense we know, Mom.
Oh. Oren? You stop messing around me like an old woman. Oren. Wait! Run after that peasant and ask him the way to Roderick's castle.
Yes, Mom, where's the way?
Oh my God. What have I got myself into?
It's time you learned how to act around a lady. Now dry yourself off. And go and cut some wood. We need some kindling for the fire.
Diffenwell! What news?
We found the bride, Governor.
Show her in.
She doesn't want to see you.
What?
She expected a maidservant to help present herself. This would be a good time to bring Mellingle back to your house.
Where have you lodged her?
With a farmer at Talbot.
Where?
Talbot.
You moron, Diffenwell! Get a band of men to arms now!
For what purpose?
Do as you're ordered, Diffenwell. Eric had instructions from me to put ashore at Talbot and run the farmers off. If he discovers Mellingal there, he'll hold her for ransom.
What a mess. You'll have to assemble a band of men and march there at first light.
Keep it down, Roderick. A small force should be quite adequate. Otherwise, you'll alarm everyone.
I am alarmed, Tudwell.
I told you to keep it down. Now, you leave this to me. Now, you think you'll manage to woo your wife-to-be while I'm gone?
I'll handle Langareth O'Neill.
I must warn you, that monk of hers is a loose arrow.
Take that bloody monk of hers with you. Call it spiritual guidance. The last thing I want is her lecturing me on how to run our affairs.
Get up. Here. Rub my legs. Don't start any of that Mother Jesus stuff. Never walked so far in my life.
This is a hellhole. These Britons, wherever they call themselves, are a bunch of ignoramuses. That Roderick must be a right idiot. I mean, any man in his right mind would have come down to check me out by now. Behave yourself. But my haunches are sore from that stupid donkey. Oh, Lord. As soon as we get the chance, we'll go to Rome and tell the Pope about this sorry land. Oh.
One and a half fathoms.
There must be a way out of this fjord, Wilfred.
It was dark when we sailed up here.
I see rocks.
Starboard!
It's not a rock. It's a monster.
Wilfred! Where's Wilfred? I can't swim!
Well, you better learn quick before the monster eats you.
You bitch, you're leaving me to die! I mean, I'm originally from Frisia. And there we don't treat Christians well at all. We tie them to the stake on the beach. And when the tide comes in, they drown.
Shut up. I should have let you drown.
I get your point. You'll hear no more from me until we reach land.
You've said too much already.
I apologize. I owe you my life.
The angle ship is wrecked on the rocks of Woe.
Oh, Beth, I told you not to say anything. There'll be no stopping her now until she finds him.
As long as I get my new dress loose.
What do you want?
That's a fine axe, my friend. I'll fight you for it. If you beat me, you can have my sword. Eric Opperson. My fame precedes me. Let's set out afield and do it right. If he beats me, man, you will leave him and his wife alone in peace. If you lose, I win your farm, and she becomes my bondservant. What's fairer than that?
Go on, Eric.
Go on, Eric,
Go
take
on,
him!
son.
Make it quick.
Go on!
Lop his head off!
Go on, son.
Lop his head off! Fight, old man, fight! Come on! Go on! Take him, Eric!
Go on, son.
Go on, son, take him out! Go on, Eric, have him! Slit his throat! Make it quick, for God's sake! Make it quick, Eric, come on! Today... Go on! Get up, old man, come on! Come on! That's it! Come on, Eric, have him! Slit his throat! Finish it! That's it, Eric! Go on, Eric! This time! Take him, Eric! Have him!
Come on!
Finish it
Come
off!
on,
Come on! Rip his head off! Take his head off!
Yes!
You're not English, are you?
My father was a tailor from the Daneland. My mother a cloth girl from Frisia.
So, you can sew.
Finest sewer this side of the Germanic seas. Built my merchant business from nothing.
You got rich by sewing.
Flax farming. I own 24 wetland farms that grow flax for cloth making. Employ 50 weavers in Northumbria and 20 stitchers in Jorvik. Do you know anybody looking for work?
Are you for real?
I'm a businessman. Why else would I be in this beautiful land?
To rob it?
Come now, I'm here to invest, not to steal.
Same thing, innit?
Listen, I like you. How would you like to work for me full-time?
I only do short contracts. Why? What have you got in mind?
Find that Eric and help me kill him.
The finding will cost you half that bag of gold.
And the killing?
I'll do that for free.
No matter how hard I hacked, my blade would not bite. Curse him! He blunted it and near smashed my shield. So, I used all my might on that axe arching off. Baited his breath before breaking that horn cow's back.
Braggarts.
Hear that, lads? She thinks I'm a braggart.
Aye. That you are.
I'm proud of it. Where did you learn English like that, girl? Well, lads, these are not the hands of a pictish farm wife, are they?
You all smell of fish.
We're men of the sea. Salty, but well cured. Now, my bonny lass, who are you?
Who do you want me to be?
One little slip, and I'll push this right through your skull.
Eric! We've a ship to find.
Pack the valuables and throw that farmer into the ditch. Leave 2 men here and get the rest ready. She must know the way to Roderick's Hall. Bring her with you.
What's that?
A map of all the farms sold to me.
I smell treachery here.
Don't be crazy.
You reap what you sow.
Hey, where are you going? I thought we had a bargain.
I'm a good liar. Got me freedom now, and I intend to keep it.
Oh, suit yourself.
I still intend to find that Eric.
I think I'll stick to flax farming.
So, let's get down to it. Will you give me an heir?
No, I hate children. I don't want to marry you any more than you want to marry me. But it is a solution to our problems. You need to legitimize your claim to be king of this godforsaken country. And I need to get marriage out of the way before getting on with the rest of my life.
You want a sham of a marriage?
Isn't that what you want? Tudwell told me. I'm happy to go along with it on one condition.
I don't sleep with you?
That's hardly even imaginable. No. Once we marry, I'm allowed to go on a long pilgrimage to Rome.
To Rome? How long for?
The rest of my life.
How much is that going to cost?
500 gold pieces.
What? You're robbing me blind!
Now you get it. Come, Roderick. Kingship comes with a price. You can legitimately steal from your subjects to pay me. I'm going to count to 3, then I'm off back to Ulster. 1, 2...
I'll give you your money.
I'll have Orange drawn up the charter.
What?
We'll have it in writing. If you stop the payments, I can get the Pope to excommunicate you. Can I have my deposit now, please?
You want a deposit?
Mm-hmm. 100 coins should do for the moment. I'm sure you hide your money somewhere in this cowshed.
Ethanson!
Well, well. Aldrich Aethelson. I thought Eric would have drowned you by now. Eric must be getting soft.
Double-crosser. You never meant to sell me these lands?
Put him with the others!
Hey, Angle!
I'm not an Angle. I'm a druid's daughter.
Druids don't have daughters. They don't have wives. She's a goblin.
My name's Aretha Melgwyn. I was captured by the Angles when I was a child.
That's Eric's axe.
You are an Angle!
I'm not an Angle!
If you're a druid's daughter, answer me this riddle. Who cleft the devil's foot?
The prophet Ezekiel. Is Jehovah charged Archangel Michael to collect Adam's dust and create man. It was a Wednesday, Mercury's day, and he fought the devil, the serpent of the menorah, in the form of Nabu, the winged goat. Hence, the cleft foot.
What secret was woven in the Gordian knot?
That learning, patience, and ingenuity are needed to perform a task decently. When Alexander cut the knot, he set a precedent for placing the sword above religion, justice, and honor.
Why did Jehovah create the grass and the trees before the sun, stars, and moon?
Jehovah's name hides the 7 pillars of wisdom, wrapping the 5 bowels of knowledge. A tree for every letter of the alphabet. And for each pillar, a tree makes each of the 7 days one of the 7 heavenly bodies.
She's not a goblin. She's a druid's witch. Let's ban her.
I'm trying to learn about the tree of knowledge here. One last question, where shall the wisdom be found?
You'll find it in a virgin.
Huh? A virgin? Here? What do you say to that, Beth?
There's as much chance of finding a virgin round here as there is a monk, Lewis.
Beware the unicorn. If it snuggles you here, lead it to its hunters.
And that's enough of that, sorceress. Gag her!
Oh, it's no happening, man.
God spoke in Dominic, she's to be spared.
Oh, Lewis, that's not fair. I love a good banning.
Protect me from these Ethans, and I'll use my powers to lead you to Eric.
I've got fire.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
We've got a job to do.
Tell me, have you got any more gold hidden away?
I wouldn't give it to you if I had.
Oh, that's a pity. It might have saved your life.
You didn't have to do that, Tudwell.
He's an Angle, Diffinwall. Isn't that right, love? We all know how much you hate Angles.
I'm not the one who killed him.
I've a good mind to be getting on with this hanging.
So you can keep the gold for yourself.
I'm gonna marry Roderick's daughter.
Over my dead body.
Is that so? Well, we've got a spare rope. String this big ape up with the others.
In the name of God, what are you doing?
You really should have a little more faith in my abilities, stiff and wrong. Hiya.
Picks! Get after them! Ethne!
Come on then, big man. Let's see what you've got.
Prepare to meet your maker.
What's the matter? Getting tired, love? Lay not a finger on me, my son. I'm appointed by God.
Hold yourselves. Make Tudwell a big cross priest. All warriors deserve a decent burial. Our duty is to rescue Menangle from the Angles.
This land is full of heathens.
It just seems that way.
Seems that way. The king's daughter has been kidnapped by Angle Woodenites. Her granddaughter is in league with an outlaw and Pictish bandits. And your men. They're useless boys.
I don't have the heart for it, and nor do I. But we'll do our duty.
And I will do mine. In the name of God, I'm taking over this Christian mission.
We're not on a mission. This land's been Christian for 200 years.
I can't see it. God is our commander and I'm his lieutenant. You two, make me a cross.
We all love
God.
Who do we love? God! We all love
God.
Who do we love?
God.
We all love
God.
Who do we love?
God.
Aren't you gonna untie me?
Maybe. If you're nice to me.
I'm being as nice to you as I can in the situation.
I mean, really nice to me.
Wouldn't it be better if I led you to Roderick's hall? I mean it.
Now we're talking, girl.
Would you kill him for me?
Kill the governor? Of course. But ask for a ship home first.
Do you think he'd give you one, looking the way you do?
What, the hair? Oh, that's just me being one of the boys. At home, I let it grow, and everybody says I'm very attractive.
I think they're too frightened to tell you the truth.
You're probably right. They know what I'm capable of. I'm very good with my hands.
I believe you. I bet you've snapped a few necks with those.
I've lost count.
Don't you get tired of killing?
It's a job. Someone's got to do it.
Why don't you settle down? Get a wife. Have little Erics.
My wife's fat and ugly. I was thinking about giving her to Thorsten.
She's ugly.
She was my brother's wife. Until he was murdered by Fingal 4 winters ago.
Roderick's champion.
The nobles here are rotten with jealousy. Fingal was betrayed without a single fight. You Celts are so single-minded. You're too fair to be a pig's wife. Everything about you is noble born. The way you walk. Hold your head. Your manner. Who are you really, girl?
There's 9 of them.
Too many for us. We'll pick them off at the high pass tomorrow.
What about Millingale?
She can fend for herself. She survived up till now.
Hollander.
You searched everywhere.
What is that thing?
The beastie. It's harmless. Forget the monk. In the morning we pursue the angles. Melingle's more important to me than Roderick or Eric the Axe.
Get out and shut the door!
Why are there no women in your house?
My wife Monkfield died, giving birth to my last child, Melingale. Morgana was my favourite child. She eloped and ran off with Fingal, who went off to war and left her pregnant. His brother married her and brought off my grandchild Ethne as his own. After 8 years, Fingal returned with a Roman wife called Lillian. She brought the Yellow Plague with her. Morgana died of it.
Did the children die too?
No. I love Ethne. But my own child, Melingale, she's a constant disappointment to me.
Well, there must be some good in her. You can't all be heathens.
She's a whining child. Nothing pleases her, nothing!
Well, maybe if you fix the place up a bit, she might like it. Where are they now?
Who knows? Women these days, they just don't want to stay at home.
Friggin' warden. What's this?
The enemy!
What should we do with him, Yorick?
Throw him over a cliff, Eric!
No. Too quick. Let's have some sport.
What's your name?
A name you dare not speak. What's your name, darling?
A name they must not hear. Let me spare you this end. It's dewberry poison.
I'd rather have mistletoe juice. You sweet daughter of Alban. How many months be in the year? 13, I say. The midsummer moon is the merriest of all, next to the merry month of May. How many sacred trees be in the wood? 13, I say. One, I say. She's dressed in white, riding on a horse, queen of the merry month of May. How many months be in the year? There are 13, I say. The midsummer moon is the merriest of all, next to the merry month of May. Ah!
Where are you going? Lewis!
You Celts. Still sending girls to do men's work.
That's all we think of you.
What do you want? The hostage?
Give yourself up.
What, so you can convene an assembly and I can plead for my men's lives before you hang me? I don't think so. Why don't I come over there and break your scrawny little neck?
Why don't you try it?
I'll fight you for that, axe girl. Let's set out a field and duel. I'll tie one hand behind my back, wear a blindfold, up on one leg, and I'll still kill you.
It's a Celt you seek. I'm here.
What quarrel do you have with me, lad?
Bad poet that needs his tongue cut out.
Thorsten! This loudmouth says I'm a bad poet.
Aye, Eric, that you are. But you're also a bone crusher and a skull smasher.
No, Thorsten, you liar. I'm a blood spurter and a throat slicer. I cleave heads off.
No, this one's mine. I'm gonna chop you like a rabbit.
Stand. Get up. Kill this Celt. Come on, kill the pig. Oh, kill it! Come on!
go back, Yorick. Eric's done wrong, Yorick. You're a good man. Quit this country now, before Eric ruins you all.
I got Dominic killed. What do you say? We finish this in the high hills.
Whoever you are, it's you they want! Yorick, form a file. We're gonna march over these hills till we come to Roderick's Hall. Move out!
Eric's gone berserk, Yorick. We have to follow orders, Alfred. Quit whinging! Get in line!
We're being watched, lads. By pigs.
Pigs? This madman will lead us to our deaths. Let's take the girl. Trade her with the Celts for safe passage. I could never have it. Well, let's kill him.
Want you to scout the pass?
Why me?
I trust you not to run away.
This land has bewitched you. A band of Celts!
How many?
Too many for us. Make her tell us who she is.
Hold your barber, you heathens! This is a Christian woman. You will not defile her with your dirty habits. Get on your knees and recant your sins.
You know nothing of our ways, priest.
Where do you come from, Eric? Guided by God, and I have in time saved the chastity of King Roderick's daughter.
This is Roderick's daughter, lads. She is our passage home.
This way.
Get her!
up your sword, and I'll spare your wounded.
I have the right to die, like a warrior.
Let him run the arrow.
On your knees. Yonder, beyond that hill, lies the sanctuary stone where the priest waits. If he reaches it before his pursuers catch him, he'll be granted free passage back to Northumbria.
Who are to be my pursuers?
Those who have wronged the most.
Women!
You've mocked us and ridiculed us. You've killed innocents. You have no respect for life. So we have no respect for you.
You too, Aretha.
You are destined to rot on the black ground of this mountain.
Fire that arrow short, Celt, so I can break their scrawny little necks sooner rather than later.
Tell them to set the rest of the Angles free.
You heathens! I'll be back to teach you the ways of God.
Let loose, I've got a dress, just like the statue.
Go!
What is it with you women?
Come on. Huh.
Who are you, girl?
Does it matter who we are? We're women. Our history's never written.
Then write it now!
5 years up front. I should have thought of that earlier.
Are you, Langer O'Neil, free of all disease?
I should think so.
Are you with any other man's child?
Everyone knows I'm a virgin. Oren, let's just get a move on and away from these Egypts.
Are you, Roderick Culhane, free of all sickness of the mind?
I am.
Henceforth, Langer O'Neil, daughter of Anne Mara of Ulster, will be known as Queen of Roderick Culhane, King of Strathclyde, Prince of Britain, Defender of the Wall. In custom, all here assembled are bid to witness this declaration and say aye.
Aye.
Out of my way, Diffnall.
I'm sworn to serve the king, Melingal.
If he's a king, then I'm an angel.
You're bold, Melingal, to dare to disrupt my wedding. I could have you hung for this.
Go back to bed and rest your wounds.
You betrayed Fingal. You were the last to know.
The needs of the country came first.
I put a curse on this hall and on your kinship. You can rot in hell.
Melingal!
Your rule has come to an end. One of these days, I'm going to tell you what I really think about your silly ideas of duty.
Ethne!
Right so, we'll be off.
You can't leave me like this! You're my wife!
Oh, we had a bargain, and I fulfilled my part of it. It's not my fault if nobody likes you. Looks like you won't be able to afford my annual upkeep. Not to worry. When I see the Pope, I'll kiss his ring, and he'll send his archbishops, bishops, and monks to collect it for me. Come on, Art.
If you have any more trouble with them heathens, send for me.
Do you think they'll make it to Rome?
She could charm her way to China.
What happens now?
I could marry Diffnall. Have children, continue the royal line of Canada.
No.
No? Nah.
What about grandfather?
Well, he needs to be retired. Do you remember that Culdy Island?
Or the old castle where they walled the nun in?
Or the loch with the beastie?
I think we should send him to live with the Picts.
That's an excellent idea. I can just see it now.
Roderick, call yourself king of Strathclyde.
Roderick,
King of Strathclyde. Roderick.
One last thing. The Black Madonna, who was she?
Well, some people said she was Jesus' woman friend.
You mean Mrs. Jesus?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did he love her?
Jesus loves everybody.
Yeah, but did he love her with all his heart?
Yeah. There's no doubt about that.